where we're going to speak to Sam Brown now, who is the founder and CEO of Pelikin, which is a travel product, and I'm sure they would like their travellers and users to head to Russia. Pelikin is a travel card built by young travellers doing epic things overseas. They're improving the relationship travellers have with their money while they're overseas, how they spend it, manage it, share it, and send it. Pelikin's goal is to make travel money normal. How are you going, Sam?
I'm well, thank you.
Good to have you here today.
Thanks.
So tell us a little bit about your journey with Pelikin. It's been about 2 years in the making now, isn't it? And you've
a little longer.
2 products out?
Yep, that's right. Yeah, sure. So it's been a long time coming. Like, we've been building for a while now, like getting the partners that we needed to bring our vision to life. And we've done that. So after soft launching about 6 weeks ago now, we've seen our card used in over 50 countries. And yeah, we launched our travel insurance product just about 2 weeks ago, which has been really exciting.
That's so impressive. So you've partnered with a travel insurance company in Sydney, and you've partnered with them as a strategic play because they have the same values as you, and also obviously they can offer this product at probably at a cost that it would be hard for you to offer it at. So tell me about that partnership and actually landing that with them and what that looked like.
Yeah, no, we're fortunate enough to have been introduced to the team at Travel by Us a few months ago. And from the day we met, we knew they were the right fit for us. They're an incredibly agile underwriter, and they've kind of allowed us to build at the pace we wanted to test at the pace we wanted to, and to kind of create the product that we really wanted to. So what we've essentially built with them is a build your own travel insurance policy, offering 3 levels of cover and then add-ons to suit kind of how you travel, your budget and what you take with you. One thing we learned in building our product is that our target market, be young travellers, hate travel insurance because 1, they don't really understand it, and 2, they think they're getting ripped off, so they're paying for stuff they don't need. So our product's kind of born to kind of hit that head on.
So it's like it's a build your own product, BYO product, where basically you add the insurances that you want along the way. Then you can see how much it adds up as you go. Yeah,
definitely. So if you're going on a snowboarding trip or a skiing trip, get our snow sports cover. If you're taking a GoPro or a really fancy camera, just get that covered. In addition to having a base cover for kind of medical emergencies and things like that. So yeah. So
there's a lot of transparency there, and I understand that that's what you're really big on at Pelikin. It's a pretty transparent brand. You're trying to push the boundaries within means. And obviously when you use the card overseas, it's used through an app where you can send money and receive money through the app with your friends.
Correct,
So tell me where the idea for that came from, and why do you think that the banks haven't done this yet? Or hadn't done it yet?
That's a good question. You probably need to ask them. But I guess
sure
for
you
me,
have your ideas.
But for me, it was all about experience, right? So, I did a fair bit of travel when I was at university, and always ran into a problem with my travel money product, be it from a bank provider, be it from a different provider. There was always friction. And so it was just the mindset that it was a difficult task in order to take out travel money and to use it. And not only that, is that in Australia, I was connected to my money pretty much around the clock. So I could buy stuff, I could send friends money, I could get paid without any fees. But then when I went overseas, that relationship was broken. I was suddenly disconnected from my balances, from my provider, even from my friends. So that it just created a whole lot of friction. And there's certainly, I guess, first world problems, a young Australian having trouble traveling overseas with his money. But it was a problem, right? And it changed my behavior, and it changed the behavior of my friends. And so, that kind of inspired the product that we've built. And yeah, it's landed where we are today.
It's no mean feat doing what you've done. You studied law, but you haven't actually worked in traditional finance, and your core team hasn't either. So that's pretty impressive in itself. How have you been able to actually navigate the industry? Do you have a solid team of advisors, or how have you done it without having the experience?
Yeah, it's a good question. Just staying super curious, I guess. So asking a whole lot of questions and really putting the thought and time into creating a product based on people's ideas and feedback and data. So back in our ideation phase, we spoke to hundreds of, travelers and people just like us to actually hear, what makes them tick when they travel, what they hate, what they love. And that allowed us to kind of build a proposition that we could then go to these big players that we needed to get behind us. To kind of approve us, essentially, so get their blessing to build our product. So from our issuing bank to having Visa as a partner, we've able to established that supply chain, I guess, that's allowed us to focus on building a cool product and engaging with our customers. So yeah, it's been a journey, that's for sure, but it's certainly been an interesting one.
And what does your customer acquisition plan look like exactly? You're pretty big on marketing, aren't you, to acquire the customers, and that's a big part of the business, acquiring customers.
Yep, yeah, that's correct. So, you know, we don't have the budget as our incumbent banks do, obviously, but no, we're all about building a product that someone will love and someone will share. So in building that online community of I guess Pelikin squad members is what we call them, that really love our product, and if we get them on our side now, then we can grow with them and keep building a product that they will use and love as they evolve. So we'll evolve with them.
What's next for Pelikin? Do you have any big announcements to come over the next few months or so?
Yeah, it's a busy time. So, you know, before the year's out, we'll be announcing some more partnerships, which is all about, you know, increasing the value for our squad members as part of our product. And then next year in 2020, it's chaos. So it's going to be great. Yeah, it's all systems go. We got lots to do, including more currencies, campaigns, and other kind of cool features.
I hope you can manage a holiday in the mix there as well.
That's fine.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Sam. It was
No
great
worries.
to chat.
Thanks
We'll
for having
chat to
me.
you soon.